Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Good work there as it goes.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now here's Wall. Now Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
It's good from long range.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Here's Morant. Brooks with no one around. Misses the 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Adams. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Morant with the drive. Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Wall kicks to Kennard. No good with the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now Morant, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
And Wall kicks to Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Nailed from three-point land.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Adams with the slam.
Oh,
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And Wall kicks to Kennard. Offline with his three. Morant with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 9.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Bane passes to Morant. On the wing, Jackson over Wall. Jackson misses. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Brooks setting the pick for Jackson. To the middle, Paul George with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Nobody near Leonard. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Los Angeles leading by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard against Bane. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Wall finds Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Morant against Wall. Here's Bane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant against Wall. Pass to Kennard. Back to Wall. 5 on the clock. And he drives in, and Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Jackson down low. Leonard's there. Jackson misses. Kennard on the wing. He's got 5.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside Leonard from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain passes to Adams. Here's Morant. No good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Kennard against Bain. Pass to George. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
But we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Paul George with the steal. Launches it. Leonard, no luck. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. All right, David, thank you.
26. The Grizzlies, 21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at center. Jones the pass to Concho. Just 5 to shoot. Jones from outside. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. Batuma's screen on Jones. Rob. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. The 9-foot shot. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Passes it to Concho. On the wing, Green. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He kicks it to Powell. Outside, Covington. He dishes it to Morris. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Ball to Memphis.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the pass to Concho. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Back to Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Jackson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green against Batum. Feeds to Morris. Stolen. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Tillman. Over in the corner, Green. Plenty of space. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, good balance and squared up shoulders. If there's one thing Green does better than anything else, it's nailing catch-and-shoot Jays.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Driving to the basket. And that one is good. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A minute 42 left to play here in the third.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jones, no one around him. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Three-pointer.
Jones has got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Powell. Outside for Batum. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 3.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Concho. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson down low. Defended by Jones. Covington wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Jones, the pass to Green. Pass to Tillman. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 7. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point, driving in, and Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Passes it to Leonard. Over in the corner, Zubac. Outside for George. Just 5 on the clock. Traps in the tray.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Morant against Wall. With some arc. Jackson dishes to Morant. Shoots it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 5. Wall wide open. No good on the triple. Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Stolen by George. Up top, Leonard. Guarded by Bain. And there's the pass to Kennard. The kick out to Wall. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Wall against Bain. Out to Morant. Back to Bain. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic. Some will say Trae Young. And some might even say Ja Morant.
Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. The feed now to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Outside, Bain. It's Jackson atop the key. Morant with it. George picks him up. Stolen by George. And here's Leonard from 3. Cans it from downtown. And now a 7-point Clipper lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupting in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Morant. And Morant throws it down.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Bain passes to Jackson. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pushing it up. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Here is Wall. Kennard up top. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 8.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wall. Lock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Brooks kicks to Bain. From deep. Memphis the rebound. From deep 3-point range, Paul George with the steal. And so Los Angeles takes the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
Thanks, Allie. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now Russell, and checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Russell. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Adams tries again. Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Prince is checked in for Anderson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And stolen by Gobert. And he lays it in on the break.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won the division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Prince. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shot is good by Edwards.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Outside Russell. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 7 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Bane. Down low. Here's Adams. Back to Bane. Clock at 2. Here's Morant. Driving inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The 3 is up. And another 3 from Minnesota. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. For you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Torian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Morant sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Towns on a screen. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Russell. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. He gets it in there. Adams has got his first basket.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Russell to pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out. Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. Fader on the way. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Morant. Inside. And it's Adams missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Edwards. And that one hits the back iron. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Adams missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Throws it up high. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Here's Morant to the left side wing. To the wing on the left. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Pass to Noel. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bane. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Morant finds Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Bane, the pass to Brooks. They get it again. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Reed with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McDaniels up top. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer. Adams grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 17.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
on easy, too, on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Here's McDaniels. There's the drive.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Conchar. From deep three-point range. Reed with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Noel, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
6 on the shot clock. Jones. Oh, and Reed with a block. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Memphis Williams. Second personal foul. Fourth team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Minnesota.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Conchar.
2 minutes.
Tillman in the post, working on Reed. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Tillman. Outside Jones. On target from range. He's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Conchar. Rebound Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. Off target from outside. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
On the wing, Conchar. Outside Jones. Here's the floater. The shot off that time. Nice D from Reed. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances. Ending the quarter with a 15. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The 3 from Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Towns can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Adams, shot's good.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. Now here's Towns, and here's Russell, pounded by Morant. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Brooks. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. Russell from outside. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Morant outside. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 20 points.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Jackson outside. Inside. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Russell, pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Anderson. And here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Grizzlies. Good on both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Up top Anderson. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And that one falls for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
From deep, Morant. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Morant. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Now Russell. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Jackson gets the bucket.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Russell. From deep. Adams grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Minnesota with the double.
rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Ball finds 8. On the wing, Bridges. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Jackson. Adams taking his time here. Outside, Bane. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant, a reliable finisher.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
With 3, Booker drills it from outside.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Morant. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Morant outside. Inside, Adams. And he lays it straight in.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Outside, Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Morant right side. Here's Adams. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Bridges dishes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Morant against Paul. Morant kicks to Brooks. Over Bridges. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 1. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a deep 3 from Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really... And the background of how the whole coaches challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had
the previous play is under review.
A great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson against Crowder. Brooks outside. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Pass to Adams. Then Adams with the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Suns.
Morant against Paul. Passes it to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Here's the pass to Crowder. Over Jackson. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Here's Adams. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can
Steven Adams.
The previous play
2
is
shots.
instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on 8.
True decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Outside for Jackson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Crowder. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
76% from the line a season ago.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Paul, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
And both free throws good from Paul. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Morant outside. There's the drive. Got a hand on it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. A three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Adams. Shoots over Bridges. And Adams hits it to go down on the assist by Jackson. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Ball passes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. Ball against Morant. Wide open. Good on the jump shot. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
Pass to Crowder. Bridges against Brooks. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Puts up a 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Outside Crowder. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to
Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Ball against Morant. Paul dishes to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bane. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got his first 2 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Bane drives in, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker, and that one goes long.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Jackson from long range. Here's Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
With 3, Booker, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
your shot. 20. The Grizzlies, 29. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5. Jones kicks to Williams. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar, covered by Lee. Offensive rebound. There's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the second free throw, good. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now Payne fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Passes to Concho. Back to Williams. Was shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Lee. Payne with it, working on Jones. Shot, high post, just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jones. For Memphis, they have been coming through at the cherry store. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That one misses for Jones.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones. At the line for 1.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Concho. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones, the pass to Concho. Knocked away.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Johnson, a wide open look. Another three for Phoenix.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Williams. Johnson with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Here's Lee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Craig defending. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Payne with it. Can't cash in from the high post. Jones kicks to Williams. This one for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. Offline from the top of the key. Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. With the drive. Craig passes to Johnson. Back to Craig. 5 on the clock. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jones, the pass to Concho. Jacks up a 3. And Lee pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Memphis leading by 4. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Conchar, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Payne. Now the pass to Craig. Back to Payne from past the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson from outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And so here's Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Ball against Morant. Bridges misses. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Crowder against Adams. Crowder dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Brooks. Bain drives in. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Grizzlies?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Shot clock at 5. Bridges a screen on Bain. For 3, Booker, good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Out to Morant. Morant with another miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Ball against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
First team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morant. Suns trail by 9. Ball outside. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead early. Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The kick out to Crowder. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Morant with a wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
2 minutes remaining.
The Suns running out of time.
2 minutes.
Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. And a deep 3 from Booker. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Morant looking around. Kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bing. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
On the wing, Bridges. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 7. Outside Jackson. Back to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Booker outside. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Morant against Paul.
Stay there.
Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Morant against Paul. Booker left side. Crowder is screen on Bane. Booker. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Luke Kennard out there with John Wall. And it's George in at the small forward position.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Brooks a screen on Leonard. Jackson pass to Moran. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Wall. Morant no good. Leonard left side. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Memphis.
It has to be interesting if you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Wall with it. Checked by Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. 4-point game. Wall with it. Clock is at 3. And the Clippers miss again. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's Wall. And there's the lob and the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Moran against Wall. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Moran. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moran's got 7.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Wall. Got it.
Well, you carve out in position, you get a high percentage look. John Wall has got size from the lead guard. Look out.
Outside Moran. Pass to Adams. To the middle. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Kennard. And the 3 off target. 1:50 left to play in the first.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Moran against Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Moran. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. The Clippers trail. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Zubac. Down low. It's rebounded by Memphis. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Moran. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Wall, the pass to Kennard. Zubac inside. Adams is there. George for 3. No good there. For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Brooks against George. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. John Wall is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here are the Clippers now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Wall. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Morant against Wall. Left side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Shot by Leonard, no good. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Now here's Morant. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Brooks. Wall against Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
It's George on the wing. Puts up a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant finds Jackson. Here's Adams. Banked it in off the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now here's Wall. Out to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Leonard can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. Jackson outside. Morant against Leonard. 6 to shoot. Jackson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
George outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Tries to snap the cold streak. No luck on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with play in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Kennard outside. From deep three-point range. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. From deep, Payne. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And Wall, here we go. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Pass to Brooks. From deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Fires, high post. Count that one.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, he's open. The wide open shot is on the money. Morant's got 17.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Wall against Morant. 4 seconds left. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Adams. Give him 8 points now.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not a As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Good on the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And stolen by Williams. And it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Well, the Clippers shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Jackson against Jones. Here's Batum. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
You can't allow Nicholas Batum a free look from 3. This guy is a knockdown shooter.
Pass to Williams. It's Tillman, high post. To the inside. Oh, throw it down.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Jackson against Jones. Batum outside. Back to Jackson. Batum outside. With the drive. Pass to Morris. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. It's Tillman, high post. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jones with the ball. Here's Williams. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Covington. Powell against Jones. From deep three-point range. Powell's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by by you in a hurry.
The three, Covington. Doesn't go that time. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams passes to Jones. There's the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Morris. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 19-footer. And another miss by Memphis.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Outside Wall. A shot to stop the drought. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks finds Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
And he sinks the second. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And the shot goes down.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense doesn't have time to react. John Wall on the drive.
Jones from outside. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Kennard on the wing. That one's good from the corner. Kennard's got 7.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Jackson against Wall. Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. Misses the layup. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 16. Shot by Leonard, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. Jackson, the pass to Bain. They get the rebound. Another shot. And it's Adams missing. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 16-point advantage. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Luke Kennard out there with John Wall. And it's George in at the small forward position.
First team foul.
Jones against Wall. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in, and George launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Back to Wall. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. And then Morant! they get a hand on it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against Zubac. Off the mark there with a three. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard for three. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Brooks. Got a hand on it. George outside. And again, no good by the Clippers.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Morant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Wall, the pass to George. Fires from the corner. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Outside Moran.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Wall. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. Takes it inside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Outside Moran. Fires the 3. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Moran. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Wall against Moran. Just 4 to shoot. Hits it from the high post. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Knocks it down from distance.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Brooks outside. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they have
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of... And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Here's Russell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with the three. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Morant. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Prince has checked in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Edwards. That one, no good. Adams, some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Adams with it. Guarded now by Prince. And Morant gets it to go. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Now, here is Russell. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. Defended by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Towns dishes to Edwards. Tries again. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got his second bucket.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Out to Brooks from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
It's really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Here's Prince going inside.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis trailing here. Morant surveying the D. There's Here's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in and finished off by Edwards.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And Adams with the slam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Towns, a screen on Bain. And Towns throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Morant outside. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 9. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. On your feet, fans. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Minnesota. Bain, no good. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scorers, it's essential. And even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Launches a 3. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Edwards drops them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Morant against Edwards. And Morant Gets it to go. Morant's got 15 points.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Over Brooks. And that one hits back iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
He dishes it to Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Russell with it. Now defended by Bane. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Morant. To the inside. Out to Brooks. A 3 ball. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. The pass to Towns. Clock at 6. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bane looking around. And there's the drive. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside, Towns. Gobert in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Russell inside. Jackson on him. 18 feet out. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And stolen by Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
There's Morant. 15 points in the game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 8. Prince the pass to Gobert. A shake and finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Morant against Russell. Left side, Towns. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. And here's Brooks. That one, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Brooks for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Prince. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here he goes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Brooks has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Prince. Lays it up off the glass. Prince has got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Minnesota.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Bane against Russell. Now, here's Bane. He's guarded closely. Nice D from Russell.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's good. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, the former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 19 points for John Morant. Russell feeling it out a bit. This is it to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brooks finds Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson passes to Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Edwards against Morant. Here's Adams, goes back up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside, Towns. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Minnesota calls timeout.
We can't hear you. One more time. Go.
Minnesota leading by 10. Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. Outside, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Payne. Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now Morant. 23 points in the game. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It'll count. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead, up by 7.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Minnesota leading by 7. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for the game for Memphis.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He's perfect from the line this time. Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Shoots from the right block. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Edwards. Morant with the steal. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Russell kicks to Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant passes to Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last one.
Man, that nasty handle of Russell's, putting the defender on skates.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Stolen by Jackson. Russell against Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Morant, and the rejection by Towns. Outside Prince. Edwards looking it over. Towns kicks to Prince. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Prince. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. They set the screen 11 feet away, and Adams sends it back. They retain possession. Clock at 2. Prince finds Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Morant against Prince. Nifty move. Puts the move on. No good on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards passes to Towns. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now here's Morant for 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Reed. Back to Russell. Driving in. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. It's stolen by Adams. Got it.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so it's Minnesota with it, and they commit an intentional foul. We see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building. lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Morant against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Bridges against Brooks. Bridges misses. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. Crowder with the steal. Booker with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. Driving the lane, and Morant throws it down.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost, because that's how he makes his living.
Here's Booker. Crowder, a screen on Bain. Booker inside, guarded by Bain.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Morant scanning the floor. Outside, Bain, the pass to Jackson. Dives to the hoop. Back to Bain. 4 on the clock. Brooks kicks to Morant. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Booker from the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant passes to Adams. Makes it off the glass.
This is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Paul outside. To the middle. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And the layup falls.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up the shot. That's quick.
Out to Brooks. It's up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the paint. Back to Paul. Paul with the screen for Bridges. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Another shot. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Morant. Misses the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Morant. Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 3. Paul for 3. Again, the miss by Paul. It's Morant with the drive. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now Morant. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
The Suns leading. Booker outside. Picked him clean. Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The Suns trailing. Shot on the wing. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Morant with a wide open look. Adams with it, now guarded by Booker, shoots. Adams' shot is good.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Booker against Bane. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Suns. Paul against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Ball against Morant. Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Crowder is screen on Brooks. Back to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Ayton wide open. Off target from 3-point range. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul kicks to Bridges. Clock at 6. Bridges sets the screen for Booker. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. And taken away by Paul. Out left to the wing. Paul with the screen for Bridges. Ayton inside. Adams on him. And that one's good, Ayton. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Ball against Payne. Feeds to Adams. Fader on the way. And off the glass. That one's good. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
At the top of the key, Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Paul. They get it again.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Morant outside. Adams. And that would have counted, but his shot was on. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Sarge and Johnson are on the block. Lee out there with Payne, and it's Craig in at the 3. Out to Lee. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones looking for an opening. From deep to the inside. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Driving inside. Payne kicks to Lee. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Pass to Jones. Pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Sharks. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Suns leading by 7. Payne finds Johnson. And here is Saric. Moves back up. Craig down low. Defended by Jones.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Phoenix, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That's good from Craig. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Craig.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Morant drives in. Here's Adams, second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Payne kicks to Lee. The pass to Craig. Payne looking around. Passes it to Saric. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant bats for 2. Here's Payne. Back to Morant. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Ja Morant impressed me as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Payne finds Lee for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Morant for 3. Jackson passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Saric with the screen for Payne. Kicks it to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Payne. Shoots over Morant. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The game now all time. Morant's got 15 points.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
He got it up. He can't get it to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Paul for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. A 3 from Morant. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Booker looking around. Paul outside. Crowder a screen on Morant. And Crowder slams it in.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often one little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Putting on a show, Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do with the rim.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Stolen by Brooks. Morant passes to Bing. At the elbow, Adams. To the middle. Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Six to shoot. Stolen by Brooks. Morant outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Booker. Brooks grabs the board.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Rejected by Booker. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges against Brooks. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position. That evens the score.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Out to Brooks, and Memphis turns it over again.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Paul passes to Booker to take the lead. It's not going to go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Morant against Paul. And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 2. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. 1:16 left in the game. Paul kicks to Bridges. The ball. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson with it. Bridges covering. Kick out to Adams. Crowder with the steal. Morant against Paul. Booker outside. Buries it from outside.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. On offense, here are the Suns. Pass to Booker. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Bridges against Brooks. open look. That one a little long. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 1. Here's Morant. Got it!
Massive points from Morant. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
9 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Morant outside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Hart.